Did you know the word okay,
Okay.
okay, began as a 19th century meme? Today, okay may be one of the most recognized words on earth, competing with words like mama and brand names like Coca-Cola. But its origin is surprisingly ridiculous. So, on March 23, 1839, a Boston newspaper called the Boston Morning Post printed the abbreviation OK, all correct. But there was one small problem. OK did not actually stand for all correct. It stood for all correct, an intentionally incorrect spelling. Intentionally. During the 1830s, educated young people in Boston and New York had a strange slang trend. They deliberately misspelled common expressions and turned them into abbreviations. Basically, it was the 19th century version of internet slang and text abbreviation. Other examples included OW, meaning alright or alright, KY, meaning no use or no use, and KG, meaning no go or no go. Most of these abbreviations quickly disappeared, but somehow OK survived because it was OK. So, how did a silly newspaper joke become a global word? The first major boost came during the 1840 United States presidential election. President Martin Van Buren was nicknamed Old Kinderhook because he came from Kinderhook, New York. His supporters created the OK Club and used the slogan, OK is OK. Slogan worked as both Van Buren's nickname and the popular slang abbreviation, even though Van Buren lost the election. OK won a permanent place in American vocabulary. Then came the telegraph. Networks expanded during the 80s, 40s, and 80s, 50s. Operators needed a quick and clear way to confirm that a message had been received correctly. OK was clearly perfect. It was short, easy to recognize, and difficult to misunderstand when transmitted through Morse code. From there, it spread around the world. However, many false stories about its origin still exist. One popular myth claims that OK came from military reports, meaning zero kill.
What?
Zero kill. So, according to the story, soldier wrote 0K when no one had died in battle. Interesting story, but completely false. So OK was already being used long before the wars connected to that legend. Another story involved President Andrew Jackson. So his political opinions claim that Jackson invented OK because he was poorly educated and believed all correct was spelled all correct. But this was most likely a political insult rather than true origins. President Woodrow Wilson also had his own unusual opinion. He preferred to write OK because he believed the expression came from cocktail word meaning it is so. It is so. For more than a century, people debated where OK truly came from. Then, during the 1960s, language researchers like Alan Walker Reed examined old newspaper archive and traced the expression back to that 1839 Boston newspaper joke, like that OK, all correct thing with O and K, the typos, But this word OK did not stop evolving. It just kept evolving. The journey didn't end that yet. Today, the way you type it can completely change its meaning. OK, with exclamation mark, sound excited and friendly. OK, with, no caps at all, no periods, sounds casual and neutral. And then OK, with a lot of Y, can sound playful, suspicious, or flirtatious. And then OK, with period, with all caps, can feel cold or passive-aggressive. And then there's K, just K, that's it. The digital equivalent of slamming a door in someone's face. This has even created generational misunderstanding. For many older people, ending a message with a period is simply correct grammar. For younger people, a one-word reply followed by a period can feel strangely serious or even hostile. Younger people is just too sensitive. I'm not boomer though, but I sometimes can agree with boomer. Okay, also became a powerful ingredient in internet memes. One of the most famous example is okay boomer. Kind of funny, actually, not at the same time is cool. You see the video, I might show the video here maybe.
In the year 2050, I will be 56 years old. Yet, right now, the average age of this 52nd Parliament is 49 years old. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.
The expression became popular around 2019 as a way for younger generation to dismiss opinion they consider it outdated or condescending. Early internet user may also remember OK Guy. During the Ray Comics era of the early 2010s, OK Guy was a sad-looking character who quietly accepted embarrassing, unfair, unfortunate situation by saying okay. He became the universal symbol of reluctant acceptance. Then came absurdist OK Buddy meme culture. Online communities began placing OK Buddy before intentionally confusing badly edited or nonsensical memes. These posts were designed to look stupid on purpose, parodying old-fashioned Facebook humor and low-effort internet content. Even the OK hand emoji, like this, has developed its own strange online history. The gesture was traditionally used to mean that everything was fine. Like if you wanna make a hand gesture to your friend so far away from across the road, like just do this. He's like maybe asking like, "You're right there," and you're just gonna do this. Where's buddy? And then do that, You get what I'm saying?
What?
Then in 2017, internet trolls launched a campaign claiming that the gesture secretly represent white power. I have no idea. The campaign demonstrated how quickly online communities can manipulate the meaning of an ordinary symbol. And here is one final fact. Very long journey. It's been 8 minutes.
2,000 years later.
Stay with me now. So, when Apollo 11 landed on the moon in 1969, Buzz Aldrin's first words after contact included "OK, engine stop." So, a word that began as a silly misspelling in a Boston newspaper eventually traveled all the way to the moon. Have been in the moon. This word been already in the moon. Ridiculous. So, from newspaper joke to political propaganda to telegraph communication to text message argument and finally to global meme culture. Not bad for what that originally meant all correct.
Not bad, not bad.
The journey is okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.